Hey, money magnets, are you ready to have access to a fintech lender that offers $75,000 business line of credit with no impact to your credit score?
I said, wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Look, I'm so glad we're doing this video because now banking is changing and we want you guys to be on the front end of it. Now you're not going to always have to go to a traditional bank. You'll be able to deal with the internet lender. We call them fintech lenders.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And Marvin, it's all about getting to the bank.
Yeah, and it's all about your revenue, not your credit score. It's going to have no impact on your credit score.
So let's go over to the computer and let us show you how to get yourself set up for the bag.
Let's go to it, y'all.
Okay, let's jump right into Novo. This is a fintech company. It is not a bank,
Right?
But they do offer some amazing products that banks do offer. Like, for example, to get started with Novo, what you need to do is open up a checking account.
Right.
And you can reimagine your business banking experience.
Right. It's no monthly fees, no minimums. You can even integrate other tools to help you get paid. You can invoice. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff, built-in invoicing, budgeting, and expense management, which means you can connect to QuickBooks or whatever software that goes with this particular fintech company. This is where banking is headed, you guys.
Now let's get a little bit more into how to streamline your business.
Yeah.
It integrates with several different platforms like Stripe, Wise, Square, Shopify, and even QuickBooks.
Yes.
We talk about QuickBooks all the time, Marvin, how important it is to keep up with what you have going in versus what you have coming out.
Right.
So then that way you can keep your cash flow at a positive.
And like it's saying, you having a free business checking account in the palm of your hand. You can make easy transfers as far as ACH. We use that.
Yeah, we use it a lot.
Incoming wires, all of this is free. And you know what, guys? It only takes 10 minutes to apply. We're going to leave a link below where you guys can go check out the website. It's also FDIC insured. So even though it's not a bank and it's a fintech lender, it has the guarantees of a bank. So don't be scared of doing a bank that's online where it doesn't have any branches.
Most definitely, Marvin. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Fintech is starting to take over.
Yeah.
So you may want to pay attention and get on the wave because that's the way that it's going. A lot of times we all want to get into going with places with no docs,
right.
But a lot of these fintech companies are creating platforms that you can do everything all in one while,
and it doesn't impact your score. But remember, this may be for a more seasoned business because you have to have revenue in order to get a large limit up to $75,000.
Okay, Marvin, let's just look at this comparison of Novo versus traditional banking.
Okay. So we got monthly fees for Novo, $0. A traditional bank, $75. No minimum balance requirement, $0. But I would advise you guys put $50 or $100 in there to get it started. A traditional bank, $6. Overdraft fees, $0. All right, traditional bank, $6. Now you got free invoicing and budgeting tools. You can integrate with Stripe, PayPal, Square, Gusto, fraud monitoring. Look, ATM fees reimbursed up to $7 per month. And guess what? FDIC insured up to $250,000, just like a traditional bank. I'm telling y'all, this is the wave of the future.
Marvin, that is so amazing. When I look at this and I'm like, wow, we have so many students in our program that are looking for ways to scale their business. And this is a great way for you to start scaling your business, especially if you have revenue coming in.
Right. Now let's dive into the line of credit, Glo.
Okay, so now that you opened this checking account, I know you're wondering, how do I get to the bag?
Right.
How do I get to the money?
Right.
Well, after you open your checking account with Novo, fast access to funding. It only takes 10 minutes to apply. And guess what? You can get a response within 24 hours.
Look, and you're going to have immediate availability. And then it's a revolving access, which means they give you up to 6 months to repay the loan.
Okay, so I know you're wondering, what type of line of credit is this? It is an MCA, let me say that first, but it doesn't operate like your typical MCA,
right?
Which is a merchant cash advance. You don't have to pay it daily or weekly.
Right.
You have up to 6 months to pay the funding back, and you can kind of pay it as you will, as long as you have it paid back within those 6 months.
And then when you pay a certain amount, say you get 75,000, but you pay 10,000, guess what? Now, after the payment is made and it posted, that 10,000 is available again.
Whoa, Marvin, that right there is a cash flow changer for a lot of businesses, because you don't have to worry about that daily hit, because those daily hits really hurt.
Yeah, I mean, those merchant cash advances that come out of your account daily, yes, you have a bad day, that can hurt.
And the other wonderful thing about it, Marvin, is that the interest is only at 1.5% monthly.
Yeah.
Not daily.
Not daily.
Monthly.
Right. That is awesome. You know, when it comes to a business owner, like when I was in construction, if I was able to get $75,000 for up to 6 months, and I worked on big jobs like AutoZones, Hampton Inns, this would have helped me float my cash flow. I could have had a net 30 that I ended up paying with this particular card, which would give me 6 more months. And on big jobs like that, when you have high revenue, this helps out a lot when it comes to floating your bills and paying for your employees.
Also, Marvin, like you had government contracts.
Yeah.
This is really good for someone that's into government contracts as well, because, you know, like you have to float the money. You have to have the money up front.
Right.
You know, so this is a good way for you to float and be able to pay your employees and not miss a beat until that check drops.
Especially when you're getting paid on 30-day cycles. This could help out tremendously.
Cash flow changer.
Now, I know you're also wondering, do I have to draw funds by a certain date? The answer is no. Your available funds limit does not expire. However, inactivity in your Novo business checking account for 130 days or more will result in an auto closure of your Novo account. Make sure when you get approved for this money, you start to work the money, because you know what happens if you don't use it, you may lose it. Yeah.
Definitely.
So watch out for that. Also look at, it's important to keep in mind that your available funding limit and monthly rate are subject to change over time due to the macroeconomic factors, changes in credit history, and or additional checking account history. So let's make sure your check systems is good and make sure you keep your credit score high.
Now that we have shared some of these amazing benefits that Novo has to offer, let's do a quick recap.
Yeah, what you got to think about is, first, you can get a checking account. Second, you can do expense management and connect it to your QuickBooks software or your accounting software. Third, you can get up to $75,000, and the monthly rate is only 1.5%.
And it doesn't affect your personal credit.
Yes.
That is amazing. And it helps you build business credit. How can you go wrong?
You can't go wrong. This is the new wave of banking, guys. Remember, don't be afraid of internet banks or fintech companies. Look, and if you can't use this video, make sure you share it with another business owner that may be able to, and also definitely like the video as well.
Okay, Marvin, hold up. Let me drop this gem.
Okay.
Bad credit is no longer an excuse. Marvin and I have an AI software that can help you fix your credit to fund your dreams.
Yeah.
So if you need help fixing your credit, check out one of our videos or the link below.
All right. And if anybody has any experience with Novo, look, leave some comments below so that we can help the community out. And look, I know this all sounds confusing. If you guys need any help with raising capital for your business, Gloria and I have a mentorship there. The link is below that you can check out. We'll give you a free business strategy call to talk about your personal credit, your business, and help you along this journey if you qualify for our program. And look, if you want another fintech company, check out this next video. I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.